Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Yassine. In today's video, we are going to cover the topic about the VLOOKUP. So in today's class, basically, I'm going to explain what exactly is the VLOOKUP, how it's divided, and we're going to do a little practice exercise with a little database that I have right here, all right? So before we start, it's important to understand what exactly is the VLOOKUP. So the VLOOKUP is a function inside of Microsoft Excel that allows you to look for a number or a certain cell inside of a set of numbers or inside of a database, all right? So let's try it out. So what you can do at first is simply, well, open up your Microsoft Excel, of course, and you can click on the equal button. And here you'll be able to see the VLOOKUP function. So the VLOOKUP function is divided into three parts. First of all, we have the lookup value, so the value that we are looking for, all right? In our case, let's say that we are looking for the value number 1, okay? Then, the second part of the VLOOKUP function will be the table or the array where we're looking for that value. So here we're looking for the number 1 inside of this database. So you want to select the whole database. Then, table array is basically the database that you want to work with. The last thing is, what is the column index number? So what exactly does this mean? This means what column you want to generate. So in our case right here, we are looking for the number 1. So we have, let's say we have found the number 1, which is here. Now we want to generate a column. So we have found 1. 1 is associated with the name Alex and with the age 25. So if we want to generate the name Alex, this would be the column number 2. So 1, 2, 3, all right? So if we want to generate the name, it will be in this case Alex. We can simply enter 2 because it's gonna be the column number 2. If we want to generate the age, it's going to be the column number 3. So if we test what we have written right here, as you can see, the name Alex has been generated. Why exactly the name Alex has been generated? Once again, I'm going to repeat it. We are looking, well, I'm going to repeat the whole function. So we are looking for the number 1 inside of this database. So we're looking for 1 inside of this database. Once we have found the number 1, we want to generate the column that is, in this case, the number 2. So we have column number 1 where we have our reference number. Then here we have the column number 2 and the column number 3. So if we want to generate the names, it's going to be in column number 2. So if, for example, we decide to generate the column number 3, what we're going to have, we are going to have 25, which is the age of Alex. Right now, if we do it a little bit differently, and instead of working with a number, well, inside of our lookup value, we're going to use a cell as a lookup value. So what I mean by this, we are going to look for this cell right here. So you can do it at the same time as I'm doing it. So I want to generate this cell right here. I'm going to write the number 3 inside of it, all right? I'm going to delete the whole function. So I'm going to write down my VLOOKUP function. So VLOOKUP. So I'm looking for what exactly I'm looking for? I'm looking for this cell right here. So first part of the function, what exactly I'm looking for? I'm looking for this cell. Second part of the function, table arrays. So where I'm looking for that number? I'm looking for that number inside of this database. Good, so we have our second parameter of the function. Third parameter, what is the column index number? So what is the column that I want to generate? In this case, I want to generate, let's say, the name of the number 3. It will be Sandra. So this would be the column number 2. So I'm just going to write down number 2. And then I can close my parentheses. And at the end, I can just click on enter. And as you can see, Sandra has been generated. And if, for example, I change my number for number 2, well, it's going to generate Frank. If I change it for number 5, it should generate Andrew. So as you can see, this is how the VLOOKUP function works. So once again, just for you to remember, 3 parameters. So parameter number 1, we have our lookup value. So what exactly we're looking for. Parameter 2, the database that we are looking inside of. So this would be our database. and the parameter number 3, the column that we want to generate in our case. It will be the column 2 or 3. So you decide the column. So this is how the VLOOKUP function works. So I hope you guys found this video informative. Once again, don't forget to like, to subscribe if you like it, and see you in another of my videos.